Hey, what's going on, y'all? Back with another one. Back with another one. All right, all right, all right. Let's talk about the Super Bowl, man. Let's talk about this festivities from this past Sunday and whatever. Um, man, oh man, it's a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. You got a lot of simps online crying about females all day long. Like they always want to complain about holding them accountable. I understand. It's cool, but it's a waste of time. And then it's a lot of things going on now. The world's changing. People change every day, and then they get on these platforms and that crazy new laws is changing. So this has been an interesting time. So in the months, and we see what's going on and what now and whatnot. So I understand that a lot of people be on BS, but it gets to a point like we're not trying to focus on these things 24/7. So you notice that people are just going to be crazy for the next couple of months. So I understand that people are just in it to be in it, right? And you just look at what's going on and what lately. So let's talk about it now. What I saw from this past Sunday, and yes, the Super Bowl. Yeah, I got the shirt underneath me. You know what I'm saying? I got the shirt that says whatever it's underneath this hoodie. So let me uh let me change real quick. Okay. All right, yeah. So I don't fly Eagles fly. Been an Eagles fan for years, man. I'm glad they won the Super Bowl, and I feel like that is the most beat down I've seen all time. Like Super Bowl, like 59. Like, yeah, you have the newly elect president was there. It was interesting, but Tom Brady said something very valuable. He said something very, very valuable. It's just like he said, if anybody knows about going three peats, it ought to be me. And that's twice done happened to Tom Brady. He tried one to a three peat with Eli Manning. Then he tried one with what's the one? The Eagles. He was trying to go three straight. He was trying to go three straight with when they had Nick Foles. That's why he said it because that happened to him against the Eagles, and they was trying to rub that in his face, and he was tight about that too on Fox, and I knew it was gonna be on Fox because it was some crazy shit. But that goes to show you, bro, like that Super Bowl stuff is just wild, man. That's literally a beat down, and I'm loving it, man. Like they've dominated the first two quarters. I saw the first half and it was nasty and it was 24 the zip. So yeah, fellas, I mean that game was kind of fun, but it's a goddamn shame that I know that Patrick Mahomes is tired of losing. I mean, he's lost twice in the Super Bowl. But that doesn't mean. The stats showed. Everybody's been talking about all ESPN these past couple of days, and even these 2 days. I mean, past couple of days. Excuse me, past couple of days, and I felt like this is wild, man. But Jalen's on a roll. They had that commercial afterwards. The Super Bowl is kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? It just goes to show you that Mahomes got exposed like he always does. I try to tell you they're beatable. They was trying to be like the Patriots, and that's what cost them the Super Bowl. That's a lot of reason why they lost. Eagles had a great defense. I already knew all season, and these guys are young too. And Saquon Barkley was a huge, huge upgrade. And I'm glad we got him. I was happy. I was happy all season last year. He was incredible. And there's a reason why he set out the regular season so he get ready for the playoffs. He was reserved. He was trying to win a Super Bowl when he did that. And I think part of that, he didn't want to break the rush. He was trying to have a chance to win a Super Bowl. I knew they was going to win because I felt like the teams we played, we beat the Rams. Better team. The Rams couldn't. That was a close game. Now, the only team that should have beat us in that old playoff run should have been the Rams. Rams came close. They want to go back. Patrick Mahomes would have got 3 straight if he would have played the Rams. But me personally, it wasn't gonna happen because Philly was too good. They figure out Matt Leinart, not Matt Leinart, but Matthew Stafford, and they figured him out and they destroyed him. It's a good game. But the next game, they destroyed the Commanders. The Commanders had that type of offense that the Chiefs had. They had the same thing, and this is not the same Chiefs. It's like beating the Commanders again. I knew this was going to be a blowout, but I didn't think it was going to be that bad. I was like, I wouldn't say like a blowout like this, like 40 points, or I I would have been like a 30-game blowout or something like that, or 30 something like that, and they would just held them down and stop them from scoring. But no, this went. They had 40 points. They let them score a touchdown too. It was solid, but it was a beatdown. The defense played extremely well, and I felt like the Eagles did what they did, and they showed up. And I told you, Jalen Hurts is true. Saquon Barkley, salute to him. I mean, he's been in the league for years. I remember when he was with the Giants, and Barkley is a beast. And he got a Super Bowl. And this is gonna be on his legacy. Now he's with the Eagles. It's a different story. And now the Giants, I know they sick, boy. Everybody in the NFC East is sick right now, except for the Eagles. Eagles, salute to my team. I love them. Love Philadelphia. Salute to y'all, man. We here. You got my support. I always loved this team. I always loved this team back in the 90s. And man, I wish I had their back because I went with the Elway shit back then. So that's like my second team and all that. I got multiple teams, but my personal team that I love watching is this team. I always never lose faith in them. I never lost faith in them in the 90s. I've always supported the Eagles for a long time. A lot of people hate this team. I don't care. I still fuck with them. One of the legendary teams I like in the NFC and the NFL originals. So yeah, man. Eagles did what they did. So and it's just what it was. We ain't gonna go on too long, so I'm just scrolling to see what's happening and all this other stuff. Yeah, it's the second Super Bowl. Just made a post. They got 6 conference championships, 5 league championships. They got 2 Super Bowls. They just added in the wiki. They have 5 league championships from pre-merger. They have 5 championships. They had one in 1948, 1949, 1960. They won 2017. I seen that Super Bowl with Nick Foles, and then they won one in 2024 of this past year. That's what the 2024 was about. But they won it in 2025 of this year. Like I said, I don't know if y'all can see that. They got 6 conference championships. I remember the one in 2004, and I remember one in 2017, 2022. Now, 1980, that was before I was even born, but I do remember they was around that time, and Eagles used to struggle back in the day. They was good in the conference for 6 championships, but the NFL Eastern 1960 conference is actually six because you got one in 1960. That's before I was born in 1980. But I remember 2004, 2017. I remember that, and 2022. I remember that one in 24. But divisional, they won a lot. NFL East, when they were the NFL East, they have 16 divisional championships. 1947 from 49. That's NFL East and NFC East. They've been in NFC East champions from 1980, and they got one in 1988. They got one in 2001, 2003, 2004, 2006. I remember all of them, and especially 2010, 2013, 17, 19, and probably 2022 and 2024. You see all that. They've been all appearances. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, but it goes to show you that they updated it, and yeah, they in Lincoln Financial Field since 2003, and still was same thing. They had the Veterans Stadium, they had Shibley Park, all types of stuff, man. Like Jeffrey Leary's been with them since 1994, since they turned them around. They had Norman Branham in the 80s. They had Leonard Tosse. They had Jerry Woolman. Happy. They had all types of owners. Burt Bell, Lou Ray, Jerry Leary. He's been doing a great with his strength since 1994. He struggled with this team and built them up long time over. But them championships, man, I'm happy. 5-time league champions, but 2 Super Bowls. 2 Super Bowls, I might add. It's incredible. But that goes to show you, man, like the Eagles, they've done so many wonders. So many wonders. And I felt like when you have a team like this, it goes to show you that how great this team is. And I feel like that, I don't know if we're gonna, Lobby said they ain't gonna go back again. It's a possibility. They got a good team. I don't know if that okay. The lighting's bad in here. So you know how that goes. And it's just what it is. But I'm just looking at it for how much it's going to take and how much it's going to cost to get us back into it. So, I'm just specking it out. So that's all I got. But but that Super Bowl was a beatdown. A lot of people said halftime shot. I saw half of it. A lot of people said he did bad. I think he did all right. It's fun to halftime shot. I don't really care for that. I took a break. I was watching this. I was focused on the game. And me personally, the game was incredible. I was acting a fool, having fun. That Super Bowl was wild, man. I had to put this out to let y'all know that one of my thoughts on it. I mean, Philly all season was great. A lot of people didn't believe us. They didn't believe that the Eagles was going to be successful. And I said, look, they kept doubting Jalen. I was looking at all ESPN. They was talking shit. Everybody talking, he can't do this. He can't win a Super Bowl. And like, look, remember when he was in Alabama? I remember he was in Alabama. He was dusting dudes, dusting George and everything. That dude was a beast. Nobody liked Jalen Hurts. Nobody liked Pat Mahomes. But it was the lesser two evils. That's what this Super Bowl represented. They did not want Mahomes win 3 straight. I'll talk about that in a live stream next Wednesday. Y'all be sure to look that out. So with that, shalom to people, Israel, to the Gentiles. Until next time, I'm signing off and I'm out.